Hey guys, Mistmaster1 here, and welcome back to more Let's Play Kingdom Hearts Final Mix HD Level 1 Proud. Last time we awoke from a strange dream where we fought really weird creatures and woke up here on Destiny Islands. And our friends and ourselves are also trying to build a raft in order to get off this island so we can explore. We collected some provisions from yesterday, and now we're going to do the same today and finalize the raft. But first of all, hey Selfie, what's up?
Hey Sora, have you heard about the legendary power of the Palpu fruit? They say if you share it with someone you really care for, it binds you together forever and ever, through eternity. It's so romantic. I gotta try it sometime.
Yeah, you should have seen Riku yesterday. He tried to seduce me with it, and I was not very fond of it. Anyway, hey Waka.
Me and Titus, we are gonna do a little exploring today. You know, to the secret place at the base of that tree. There's gotta be something there, yeah?
So, the game is hinting at, of course, that we actually need to go in there at some point, but I'm gonna save that till pretty much the end of this video, because something interesting happens there. If you wanted to, you could fight all the kids here again, separately, or if you really wanted to and grind some more potions, you can face Titus, Waka, and Selfie all together again.
I think you've gotten stronger, but odds are you're still no match for Riku. We took him on 3-1 last time, and he whipped us all.
Bitch, please, I did that
Well,
too.
I guess Kyrie can always count on him.
Wow. Is that really how it's gonna be, man? Well, you know what's going. No, I'm kind of busy right now. Yeah, who cares about the score? But man, what's that meant to mean, dude? The one time I did beat you, I didn't take any damage. I whipped all of you as well. Come on, man. Oh, hey, Kyrie's not there anymore. Also, there's a thing on that tree. Remember that for later. I will not be picking up stuff until after a certain point. Oh, hey, this leads to the cove. This is the door that Kyrie was blocking earlier in the first day. Huh. So this is the backside of the island. It's actually quite different, but you see the same water. Have a nice little bridge pattern here in Riku. Hey Sora, our raft still needs a name. Let's see, how about Highwind? What would you call it? To those who ever watched my 2011 Let's Play of this game, they would know that I actually named the raft Mist Engine, and it was really lame. I do not have a creative name for this boat as of right now. We will have the opportunity to name it later, so I'm just gonna be lame and use the default Excalibur. Me? Well, Excalibur. Hey, how about the usual? Let's do it. What is this implying? You guys at it again? Alright, I'll be the judge. I don't like where this is going. The usual rules apply. Take any route you want. Oh, it's a race. Okay, thank God. I was worried there for a second. First one to tag that tree and make it back here wins. Alright.
If I win, I'm captain. And if you win...
I get to share the Palpu with Kyrie.
Huh?
Deal? The winner gets to share a Palpu with Kyrie.
Oh, wait a minute.
Okay, on my count.
I love how she just completely disregards the fact he said that. And I love how Riku's ready to just sprint and Sora's just standing there like, whatever, man. Alright, so here's the race. That thing falls, that little end platform. Basically, it's as simple as it sounds, just beat Riku in the race here. We're gonna climb up this ladder really quick and take the zip line. If Riku beats you to it, he will take the zip line instead. If you fall off, you can take the path on the right there. Ugh! Okay, that was a bit close, but we're gonna hop on the trees. Make sure that light on the tree actually lights up, or else it doesn't count that you've actually touched it. And we're gonna traverse back this way as well. So there we go. We've pretty much won the race as long as we don't screw around now. Take a lower path so we don't have to do any platforming, and there we go. Riku's pretty far behind us. And good stuff. Now the score is 2-0, and we get a pretty stone for our efforts. Man, line up. It's just a name after all. Riku's salty. Ooh, pouting face. Yeah. How's it going, man? What's that? Oh, the Palpu thing? Yeah, I kind of figured as much. You should have seen your face. Yeah, I had a pretty epic pouting face. Nah, I got other stuff to do. You upset or something? It was only a joke. Eh. I guess not really, but I don't, nothing personal, I just have other stuff to do right now. You could also race Riku several times and get more pretty stones, which, as you can see here in the bottom left, you have money. Yes, that is how money is spelled. Each of these pretty stones later on we could actually sell for 100 money, which for early game is not too bad, but that's not going to be too big of a deal. Money is important in this game, a little bit important, not super important, but it's nice to have, but more on that later. If you saw from the little route that Kairi was showing, that little cutscene, you would have noticed there's actually a little green treasure chest up there, but it's too high to reach from the ground itself. So what we can do now is take this little crate and actually bring it over to the wall, jump off of it, and then use that to jump up to the alcove right here, just like so. Very nice. That could be a little finicky, so it may take you a few tries, but if we open this chest, we can find ourselves a protect chain. And that is our first bit of equipment in the game. It's an accessory, and it raises your defense by 1 point. Why not? That's ultimately not going to matter at all for the level 1 playthrough, but especially if you're playing on Proud, honestly, when you're playing on regular difficulty outside of level 1 stat point towards like any of your like strength, defense, anything could make a big difference in various fights later on, so don't underestimate that it only gives you 1 defense point. Today we collect provisions for our trip. Let's see, Sora, you're looking for 1 seagull egg, 3 mushrooms, 2 coconuts, 3 fish, and fill this up with drinking water, but not from the ocean. And we get ourselves an empty bottle to fill water with. Bring everything back here. If you need help, just ask. Alright, sounds pretty simple enough. So the first thing we're going to do for our set of provisions is to attack these trees and pick up these yellow coconuts right here. You cannot pick up the brown ones, you have to pick up the yellow ones. So all you need to do is just get 2 of them. They're completely random when they drop, so you may be hitting this thing for a little bit. They're being a little stingy today. It's usually more frequent than that. Okay, coconut. So that's 2 coconuts that we need. But next, we're going to start collecting the mushrooms. And here we see there's a mushroom in that little cave right here. We can push this rock like so, and we can get that mushroom right there. The next thing we're going to do is actually come up to where this little protect chain chest was. And if you come over here, you can find yourself another mushroom. So that's 2 out of the 3 mushrooms done already. Coming down here, you can actually get some drinking water from this little water flow cave hole thing in the wall. I don't even know what the correct term for that is, but you can get some fresh water from there or one other place on the island, which I'll be showing off soon enough. So we went through the little cove, we went into the cove through that side, but when we were doing the race, you might have noticed there was actually another cave entrance or exit, depending on how you look at it, next to the tree that we were racing to, we went back and forth from. So what we're going to do now is actually go back through to the seashore through this little entrance right here. You might be wondering, well, where does this take us? It actually takes us through this little cubby hole right here that was previously blocked off in the previous day, so now we can have little short access from either side of the island to either other side of the opposite side of that side. You know what I mean? Anyway. Yes, I made that intentionally confusing. Anyway. That also didn't really make much sense, but next thing we're gonna do is collect some fish, and those are pretty small fish, man. Like, they look like they could fit in the palm of my hand. But, whatever. So, I mean, the whole concept is we're getting supplies for the 3 of us, Sora, Riku, and Kairi, and if each person gets a fish, I mean, you're gonna get like 2 bites out of the thing. I mean, do you see the size of that? Oh, yeah. And that's the 3 fish there, but while you're in the water right here, if you press the jump button, you can actually do a little paddle in the water, and you can get a short burst of speed, but there's not a lot of scenarios where you'll actually be seeing that, only a few of them, so don't worry about it too much. Remember earlier, this is actually the first thing I pointed out, there's this little thing right here, that is the seagull egg on top of the tree. If you try to climb it like this, you can't, because the top of the, the top of the pine tree, not pine tree, I forget that type of tree, what that's called, but the little solution here, this is a mini puzzle, is actually climb up the tree next to it, come around on this side, and then jump off onto the tree, and you can pick up the seagull egg that way. So now, if you've been paying attention, oh, by the way, this is where you can also get the source of drinking water if you didn't pick it up in the cove. This is where it's located at in the seashore. But if you've been paying attention, We have the 2 coconuts, we have the 3 fish, we have 2 mushrooms, but we need a 3rd one. And we have the seagull egg and drinking water. So all we really need left for our provisions is to actually pick up the 3rd mushroom, and it's actually located here in the secret place that Waka was talking about earlier, so let's go in here. Oh jeez. This looks a little, eerie. You see, like, all the roots and stuff. It's a fairly claustrophobic, you know, hallway here. Oh wow. And look at that. Various carvings on the wall right here. Some of them look a little demented, some of them actually look pleasant to, you know, view, and, little castle there, skull and crossbones? What is going on here? Oh wow, and there's actually, who is that? It looks like a certain, that's weird, I don't know. Huh, I'm sure none of this has any particular significance whatsoever. Huh. Anyway, oh hey, these 2 actually look different than the others, but hey, here's our last mushroom. Oh, you gave her a Palpu fruit, that's pretty sweet.
Who's there?
What the?
I've come to see the door to this world.
Who are you?
Huh?
This world has been connected.
Well, what are you talking about?
Tied to the darkness. Soon to be completely eclipsed.
Well, whoever you are, stop freaking me out like this. Huh? Well, where did you come from?
You do not yet know what lies beyond the door.
So you're from another world.
There is so very much to learn. You understand so little.
Oh yeah? Well, you'll see. I'm gonna get out and learn what's out there.
A meaningless effort. One who knows nothing can understand nothing.
What? He's gone? What? How did he disappear so fast? He was just here and now he's what? That was really weird. Nothing really out of the ordinary. How did he get here? Yeah, there's no real... Like, it looks like it's just been painted on. This doesn't even look like a real door. How... Huh. That's weird, man. Anyway, we got the rest of our provisions. Let's not worry about that. Let's set out on, you know, getting out of here using the raft, stocking up, all that. Prepare for takeoff the next day. We've worked hard today. Maybe stress is just getting up to us a little bit. I don't know. That was very bizarre, but surely that can't mean anything bad. Anyway, let's go back and report to Kairi now that we have all our provisions. So right through here, where that entrance to the cove is, she will stay where she was when we found her last, but... What are you doing? She's playing with their hands. What are you doing, girl? This? I'm making a... Oh, well, it's kind of hard to tell because, you know, there's nothing in your hands. I'm making a necklace of thalassa shells. In the old days, sailors always wore thalassa shells. They were supposed to ensure a safe voyage. See this? Oh, now she has something. It's a charm to help us find each other if we ever get separated. 3 of us will always be together. Interesting. Thanks, Sora. I found something today, too. Here, it's yours. And we get ourselves another high potion for collecting all the stuff we need. Tired. Want to call it a day? Let's not head home just yet. Still restless? I hope you'll be able to wake up tomorrow. Yeah, tell me about it. So, this has been a little bit on the shorter side of things, but I think I'm going to call this episode here. So guys, I've been Mr. Mouse Twin, thank you for watching. This has been episode 3 of Kingdom Hearts Final Mix Proud Level 1, and next time we will set sail with the raft and finally get to see what's out there, and maybe we'll learn more about what that strange visitor was saying to us. Who knows? But anyway guys, I've been Mr. Mouse Twin. Once again, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in episode 4.